What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Comics Unleashed. Thank you for joining us on another Saturday night. What's in your pools? What do you got for back issues? And where's Sale? Guys,
he already got fired.
yeah, he's already gone, unfortunately. No, he's taking the night off. Very needed. Everyone needs one every now and then. But what are you guys up to? How you guys been? How's the week?
He's gently laying his head down on a giant fluffy meatball.
Oh, there you go.
It's
been kind of busy. Went to one of the original founders of Comic Logic, Kevin Bednards, who I have his art in my house here. He had his local art show that he does once a year called Grind, and we went there and bought a few prints. He is a tremendous artist of many different genres. He did, he's got he did skate decks. He did paintings. He's done, just prints that he had out. And then he's got a lot of other local artists, in there too. And he rents out a storefront here in Leesburg. And once a year he has his art show, and the portion of the proceeds go to local charities. So it's pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah.
And he's a tremendous artist. For those of you who've been here, that John Wayne that's hanging in my foyer, he did Johnny Cash. He's done he's done the Lobo that's up in my library. So
what's going on?
Good night. Welcome.
He is exceptional. And Dan, I think we may lean on you. I think he's going to want to endeavor to be a CGC certified artist too. That may be in his future.
Okay, yeah. If he, has a question about signing him up, just tell him to DM me.
Yep, I will.
Or text me or, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, anyway, but besides that, good. Hanging around the house. Did some reading today. I got everything from last week read, and I got some of this week's read. So, there you go.
Good. I have been catching up, as many know, on all my old pools up to current. I'm almost done with the Flash. I got like 3 issues left to be caught up.
Nice. Flash?
That has been
not good.
A mountain to climb, to say the least. I think I found one good issue throughout the whole thing.
It was the annual. That's the only one.
I did some reading too. I got this much to catch up on before I can start into this week's stuff that came out.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit behind.
So it's been a never-ending uphill climb to catch up on all of it, but I've had a lot of fun doing so. All right. Well, Dan, why don't you tell them where they can find you when you're not here doing Codex things?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. I usually post about twice a week, so go check it out. And this guy, he's got the collection that we all envy.
Woo! That's right. I've seen Jamie was showing pictures of him in the gym. He's all swole now. So
getting there little by little.
Getting swole, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna leave a comment on there. Then I was like, nah, because what's up, Richard? I was gonna leave a comment on it based on how you looked, and I was like, nah, because while Jamie would probably get that it's a joke, other people might not, and they'd be like, who's this fucking dick? Because the look you had on your face, I was like, you kind of look like a swole, like Carl Childers.
I just look fucking dude, it was funny because they had the lights off in the gym, but then when Nate had the lights off, there's only 2 that are like a spotlight, and I was like, I'm using this.
But yeah, just like the way you had your face, I just saw it, and I was like, I like mushroom my biscuits. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very good.
What's up, Pam?
Hey, Pam.
Showing off those books tonight that you sent me.
There you go. And go to Comic Logic, Loudoun County, Virginia's premier comic shop. Please come see us. We would love to see you. You can catch me, Mighty Mike Harbor, our principal owner, Rob Kalin, slinging books every Wednesday. We are there. We are getting our books. We're getting that weekly fix. We're getting that 4-color ink right in there, man. We're getting it right in that bloodstream. I told you once. I told you twice. I've told you 1,000 times. Reading comic books make you strong because you start out with just one book. Then you lift in a stack. Then it's a short box. Then it's a long box. And then you are stacking them all the way to the ceiling. And then you stack them over here. When you are done, baby, when you're done with the stacks, you are jacked and you are packed, baby. Reading comics make you strong. Also, they do some push-ups. They help too. So there you go. That's what you need. So when you're done reading your comics, though, go online, check out Comic Character of the Day. That is a site being run by Dan Kelly, founded by Archduke Kevy, and he gives you Character of the Day, random panel of the day, question of the day, and Talking Geek will give you a cover of the day. So it's a great place to meet, to talk, to congregate, and it's where we all met. So whether that's good or bad, they're the ones to blame. Speaking about blame, the reason we're on the air tonight and every night
It sounds so bad.
is this guy right here. We got to blame him. We got to blame him because he had a seed, a kernel of an idea that just ate away like a worm eating in his brain, that he had to do something. He had to start something. And what he started was the Codex Station. He knew that what we needed to have, coast to coast, wall to wall, treetop tall, was a station giving you comic content from us to you, and then you back to us, giving us great feedback. And hopefully we are giving you what you want to hear, because we sure as hell enjoy disseminating and talking about comics every single episode. None of it would have happened without the Master Builder up there, our high evolutionary. He's the one, he's the only, J-Dub.
Thank you so much for that. And y'all know what I'm about to say. Go check out the codexstation.com. It's your one-stop shop for, what is it? Merch?
All the socials and all the merch and everything else. You can meet the team. You can do everything. But if you really want to meet the team, get what the team has. Get these socials that we have, because we're positively, absolutely 100% dripping with them. And we would love to infect you. Hit that button.
Yes. And what comes with that is our new merch. Go check it out. We have it all linked up on all of our descriptions. We're going to be putting out a new item, I would say, because I got a couple of things that we're working on, at least every other day this week. So the first one's up now. That one's for me. If you guys go check it out, it's for a good cause. It's for suicide awareness. Every ounce of the profit for that is already plugged into going to the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. So every dollar we get for any of the sales we make on it is going straight there. So I'm just waiting to get some finalized stuff from the rest of the guys on the team. It'll be good to go for theirs too.
Very good. Look forward to seeing it.
I'm glad to hear that, Pam. I luckily have not, knock on wood, have not had to deal with porch pirates at my house, but I see the reports from all over the area about people getting, pictures of people getting shit stolen off their porches. And yeah, Richard, that's cool. You'll have to get us some tickets for a game.
Well, Richard, does that mean you'll be down in Baltimore working, or will you be doing that, being a part of that deal from is it Connecticut? I think Richard is
Vermont. I think
Vermont. I thought it was Connecticut. Maybe it is Vermont. All right.
Yeah, that'd be cool. If you're down in the area, let us know. And
Richard threatened to come down here in November now. So.
Threatened is a light word.
I know you got the artwork I sent you for the T-shirt for Sal, but based on the episode last night, I think you should also make a second one for him, where of a picture of him singing "I'm a Little Teapot."
Yes, and I got to figure out how to. I think I'm gonna take a still from that episode and use that. Just that sound right there. Just.
Who was the teapot in Beauty and the Beast? Was that Angela Lansbury?
Angela Lansbury. Yeah.
So, well, hey, that's cool, man. It's a great stadium. It's a great area around there. They got the walk that links, the fan walk that Connecticut. Okay, he's in Connecticut.
See, I was right.
Mm-hmm.
They got the fan walk that links Camden Yards and M&T Bank Stadium, and they've got all the restaurants and all the stuff down there in the harbor around it. It's a cool spot, as long as you don't get mugged.
Yeah, very true.
There you go. There's that, isn't there?
I mean, I've never had any problem there, but I'm fearsome, so.
Yeah, well, you're a big guy too, but also people when you're walking around downtown in a big city or something, don't be looking at your damn phones, not paying attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your surroundings. Have your phone in your damn pocket and act like you know what you're doing, and act like you are savvy to your environment.
Yeah, know the surroundings.
Yes.
So we'll have to take the image of Miss Potter from Beauty and the Beast and just find a way to. I'll have to find a way to redraw her facial features on there to resemble Sal's.
Wow, Mrs. Potts.
And have a little chip there too.
Yeah, a little chip.
That'd be awesome. And it's just meatballs sticking out the top of them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are we ready to get the show on the road?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. You got a keyword for tonight's showcase, Uncle Gary?
Desired.
All right, you got that, Dan?
What am I gonna do with that? Like everything in his goddamn collection is desired.
It
Desired.
is. That's exactly right. That is exactly correct.
There he is. There's the main man right there himself.
What's up, Chris?
There you go. There you go, Chris. That's what you do it. That's how you do it, brother.
All right. Well, stick around for the new intro that I created that I don't think we've even used yet. So see you in about 15, 20 seconds.
Hey, true believers. This is Chris Claremont.
Hey, it's Tom Ray.
Hey, this is Adam Kubert.
Hey, this is Tony Fleece.
Hey, I'm Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Hey, it's Peter Tomasi here at the Baltimore Comic Con. You're watching the Codex Station. Keep watching.
Damn, I don't know if we're worthy of all that.
Well, what's going on, everybody?
Good job, Dan. Dan's the one that got all that. Good job.
Yes, he did. Thank you for joining us on Saturday night for Comics Unleashed. As usual, what's in your pools? What do you got for back issues? Do you have anything slabbed? And we have a showcase tonight. And I think the key word was desired, which is
Desired.
We already established that's everything in Uncle Gary's collection. All right.
Like that.
All right. We ready to start showing off some comics?
Yeah, Chris was right. I am, and that was a great intro.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Comics royalty introduced us.
Yes. And I made sure that was the first and foremost one that was on there. So
one of him on there saying he's like, you're watching the Codex Station, but why? Why aren't you here?
Yeah. That I had to. He did that one for sale too. Like the first time you guys went all together.
Oh yeah, like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna kick it off with some indies. First off, we got Rook Exodus #8.
I read it, liked it.
I'm reading it as soon as the show's over. It looks phenomenal as always.
Spiders.
I know, that's the one that I was like, ooh, it's gonna be good. Next up from Dynamite, we got Gargoyles Demona #4.
I wonder if it's the big spider that John Peterson wanted in the Superman movie that Kevin Smith was going to do.
Yeah, more than likely. Void Rivals 24.
Nice.
Whole Energon universe with everything they got going on. Minor Arcana #11.
Very nice.
Lemire drawing, obviously. You can tell from a mile away on that one. We have issue 13 of G.I. Joe.
That's a cool cover.
Who's it? Oh, is that Cobra Commander?
Yep. One of my favorite books, issue 6, Assorted Crisis Events.
Is that going or a mini series? I forgot.
I think it's a mini, but it could be ongoing at some point if they wanted to. All right, into the Marvel stack. I picked up Spirits of Vengeance #2.
Nice.
Violence.
Or Experience of Violence. Yeah. They always keep changing the V. Stop it. Amazing X-Men number 2 out of Age of Revelation, which, to be honest, is not hitting any high notes for me.
No, me neither.
Yeah, the only X-Men book I was buying was because of Big Spiders. The only X-Men book of all these new ones I was buying, like I started off buying a few, then the only one I was getting was Wolverine, and I just dropped that, and I told him, I was like, it just wasn't that good. I kept waiting for it to get good, and at the shop they told me is like, yeah, that's kind of the feedback they're getting from a bunch of people.
Yeah, that's why they keep trying to change stuff up, and it's just.
Well, apparently Claremont made a pitch when they were ending the Age of Krakoa. He made a pitch to him for like, hey, here's what I want to come back and do X-Men, and this is what I want to do. And they turned it down. He didn't say what the pitch was because he said, I never reveal pitches that were rejected because I can turn around and use them later for something else.
Right.
So,
Yep.
Well, the only one that was actually, I would say, fairly decent so far was the Undeadpool, number 1. So, but for my next one, issue 14, Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu.
I like that cover. That's a good cover.
I still love this book. Like I said, I've always said, what world do we live in where we were getting almost 5 monthly Moon Knight books? The Avengers number 32. Here soon to wrap up. I think it's issue 34 is the last one.
There you go. Claremont owes him $5.
I told Chris the other day, I said, I'll take you to Baltimore Comic-Con one day next year, and whatever creator, writer, artist is there that you want to get an autograph, I will pay for you to get their autograph. If when you go up there, you have to tell them like, hey, don't you owe me $5?
That'd be awesome. Into DC with Batman number 3.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
Oh, is that the B cover?
Yeah. I really like how it's like they're in the sights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next up, this is number 1 DCKO Night Fight.
Nice.
Yeah, holes in.
Yeah, riddled with holes. Absolute Superman 13. This is the war in Smallville.
Uh-huh.
I'm loving the Absolute books. They are probably my most anticipated things to read. So with that, Absolute Green Lantern number 8.
There we go. Cool cover.
Another very, very, I think the next 3 are the best covers I got.
Jesus Christ, Chris. I don't know who comes out worse than that, him or you. Well.
Oh, that's it. I'm done today. I'm done tonight. That's the show, ladies and gentlemen. But
it's amazing when Chris is on the show, he behaves so much
perfectly.
Than when he's at the keyboard alone. Yeah.
I feel like it's because he's on camera and he's like, okay, now I got to be good.
Yeah, he's gonna behave.
Yeah, and then when he's on the keyboard, he's like, I'm typing everything disgusting I can think of right now.
And we'll see if they show it. He gets a kick out of it when you don't.
Yeah, when you sit there and I'm like, no.
Yeah, whenever you do, Chris, when you type something in that we can't show,
we send it to each other.
We because Gary can't see the chat stuff
see the
on here,
chat, yeah.
so I'll take a picture and send it to him so he can see what it is.
Yeah. But the next 3 covers I have, I think, are the top covers. It was a great week for variant covers. JSA 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a great book. Great story.
Tell him he owes us a lot of money. Now, $5 ain't enough.
Yep.
Another great one, Poison Ivy number 38.
Oh, that's a cool cover, yeah.
Good one. I do kind of want to, if Joe Quesada ever goes to Baltimore, I feel like he wouldn't just be at a table out there. That'd be one of those ones you got to pay extra for. But I do want to go up to him and hand him a copy of one more day to autograph it, have him write on be like, yo, and can you write on there, I'm sorry I ruined Spider-Man.
I don't think he's writing that.
No, he's like, my pockets aren't sorry. But the last book for DC I have is Adventures of Superman, the Book of L, #3.
It's a great cover.
That is a cool cover.
And I have one big surprise back issue to show, and I'll wait for that one.
D Dildo. Yeah, D Dildo.
Yeah. Dan.
Yeah. All right. So I'll start off with my DC stuff. I also got JSA 13, but I got the A cover.
Still good.
Though the B cover for next month's issue we showed on the show, the Alan Scott show Thursday night, and that one's awesome. So I will probably be buying 2 copies of that. Yeah, that's true. Everyone at Marvel, current Marvel editorial that lets the nonsense keep going on. Oh, there's no way I'd pay $50 for his signature. So let me.
You put an unneeded 0 in that.
Let me say this. Let me amend what I said to Chris, and I'll pay for you to get anyone's autograph. If you get anyone's autograph up to $20, and if they're more than that, then when you tell them they owe you $5, you have to actually get $5 from them. What's up, Mr. Keith?
That's like me selling amputee love to an amputee.
Yeah, that would have been funny. All right, again, A cover, but for Batman #3. I've loved the first 2 issues of this book.
Yes.
I hate the logo still, but the book is good.
Yeah, Fraction's doing a good job.
Yeah. Also got Nightfall #1.
Night Fight.
Or Night Fight, yeah, #1. Anxious to read this, so I guess it's going to be like all the different Robins and Nightwings or whatever, like taking their turns being Batman. And then there's a couple other ones coming out, like there's a Green Lantern one coming out, and a one-shot one coming out with I think Kyle is the main character in it, and then there's the fight books for some of them coming out, which I think I said a couple of weeks ago. It's like it's already kind of ruined that DC's soliciting books, these one shots for characters fighting each other. Like, oh, so we already know who wins all the first round fights because you're soliciting books for the second round fights already and saying who's in them.
Well, how do they get around that? I don't think there's a way to get around that.
I would literally in the solicit, you could just put round 2 of blah, blah, blah. And you don't have to say who's fighting who,
Wow.
For indies, also
that just stopped all my brain matter right there. I was going to say something, and then I just went, what thought did I have?
There's nothing to say to that.
Oh, my God, Chris.
Also got Rook Exodus #8. What's up?
You're never just fashionably show up whenever you need to.
Yeah. Sal is on double secret probation.
Yes.
Also, the last issue of this miniseries, Vanishing Point #6, which has been a pretty cool little miniseries. Kind of an Outer Limits type of thing. Whereas I feel like Hyde Street's kind of a Twilight Zone type of thing. Vanishing Point was kind of a Outer Limits type of deal with it. Each issue was a different thing. Nemesis Forever #3, the third book in the series that where the first one haunts Uncle Gary.
Just nothing redeeming about that character.
That's
the point. I know.
Huck, Big Bad World #6, which I love this book too. I love that the main character is a guy that's just so overly positive that he just looks at the he just looks at the world and like everything is good and everyone's good. He just has to find it. It's a nice change of pace for a lot of the characters that we read, even the stuff that we like. Also got Void Rivals 24. For Marvel, I got Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu number 4, and Planet She-Hulk number 1, because it's a new She-Hulk book. So of course I'm gonna have.
Is that the new Stephanie Phillips book?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was excited. I'm gonna probably go back and get that one because
Stephanie Phillips, Aaron Cutter, however you say the last name.
Cooter.
Yeah, the artwork in it looks pretty good. I haven't read the because I guess it ties into the big space crossover Marvel's doing.
Oh, the Imperial.
Yeah, I haven't read that, so I'll read this, and hopefully I won't have to know everything going on that to understand that.
You don't. They don't even know what's going on in Imperial. So,
Logan Noir, is that the one where they just made Logan black and white? Where they just took the Logan movie and made it black and white? Because if it is, then yes, I've watched that.
I feel like there's a joke coming after that. Going to be discontinued after 3 issues. I think it is only 3 issues, Richard.
Yeah, probably. No, I think it's supposed to be an ongoing because they had a one shot, and then there's this. I mean, She-Hulk's my favorite female character, but her last 2 series, the one, where it was She-Hulk, and then they canceled it to relaunch it with the exact same creative team and storyline and everything, just to maybe make it sensational. She-Hulk, they honestly weren't very good. I mean, they had their moments here and there, but overall they were not. Mm-hmm. They were not great. And and poor She-Hulk, she's one of my favorite characters, but they are not utilizing her very well. Then the last new one I got is Alien versus Captain America.
I'm looking forward to reading that
for obvious reasons. And that's it for the new stuff I got.
All right, Uncle.
All right, see what we got. First, let's show. We had a few Halloween freebies. So this was one of them. Cool Dan Brereton cover. So I love the Halloween cover there. Mm-hmm. We also had a Fantastic Four of Godzilla. That was a free Halloween cover. And this one I was going to give to Sal if he didn't get one or if he wanted one, but he's not here to claim it, so I don't know what we'll do. Here's a
nice
Venom, Lethal Protector, free Trick or Treat cover. So those were 3 Halloween specials. We had a few more than that, but those were the 3 that interested me. And like I said, the Venom was mainly for Sal to have another Venom book that he might not have. I got a trade the We Are Yesterday.
Oh yeah, so the whole collection.
Mm-hmm, yeah, so this has got the what do we have in here? It's the World's Finest,
the Unlimited,
Batman, Superman, World's Finest, 38, 39, Justice League Unlimited, 6 through 8, and Batman, Superman, World's Finest Annual. So it's all in here. So cool story.
Yep. It was a good story.
Yep. So it's a good story. It was fun. So
yeah, I'll agree, Chris. Watching that movie in black and white, I still prefer it in color, but watching it in black and white definitely was a different experience. But I think that movie is phenomenal.
I'm behind the times. What movie?
Logan.
Oh, Logan in black and white. Interesting. Okay. All right. Alien, Captain America. These bastards can melt his shield with their little venom. That'll stuck. So hopefully that won't happen.
So I wonder if they're going to do something with that because they did the Predator versus Wolverine, and then Predator, Black Panther, then the Predator, Spider-Man, and now the Predator Marvel Universe. I wonder if they're going to do something with aliens, like first it's Aliens Cap, and then it's going to be another character, then another one, and then like Alien versus Marvel Universe.
What do we have? Aliens versus Avengers, didn't we?
Yeah,
we had that before.
But that took place in the future, where I think this is current day.
It looks like current Cap. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the new Avengers, and are they relaunching with another number 1?
Avengers.
I believe so. They haven't said who the team is yet on it.
Yeah, Pam,
So
I'm with you. I'm struggling to really find Marvel books that I love these days. So
There's,
Yes.
I mean, Moon Knight's still fantastic. I'm digging the current Captain America run. I like the new, the new Punisher books, the miniseries, but I mean, yeah, there's not a lot, you know.
yeah, I'm struggling. This is so with the X-Men books, with this event they're doing. I'm only getting thanks. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my Clark Kent for you. Just League versus Snorks, nice. This Long Shots book, I'm getting it because Wonder Man is in it. So, that's why I'm mainly getting that. And I'm getting X Avengers because Cannonball and Danny Moonstar in it. And then I'm getting, I guess, the two Wolverine title and the main X-Men title. But not getting all those other 15 other spinoffs. Amazing Spider-Man, haven't read this. I did get the alternate cover by Bermejo. That's pretty good reprise. Face the Tiger, you hit the jackpot, so pretty good.
Yeah, he could hit the jackpot if Marvel editorial wasn't cock blocking him.
Well, he will hit the jackpot in my prediction in what freaking number is our legacy here? Let's see.
in 1,000.
21 issues. It's
Yeah.
It's 979. I've been predicting for over a year now. When he hits 1,000, he'll be back in the bed with Mary Jane.
And we talked about that at the shop too. I talked about the with the guy that was there, Obed, and he agrees. He was saying the same thing.
Yep, absolutely. Amazing X-Men. I did like the Wolverine one where Leonard the Wendigo was Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh, the last Wolverine.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I did like that. So I got that.
I told him when I just canceled Wolverine. I said like the best issue of the current series so far was the last issue before they started all this, when it was Wolverine with the mob stuff.
Yep,
that was the best issue of the run so far, and that was only a 1-issue story.
Well, my favorite Wolverine story of all when we did the Wolverine episode was that Wolverine and the mob story. Law of the Jungle. The jackpot. There you go. Spirits of Violence. And I have enjoyed the Ghost Rider series a little bit, especially Helverine is the one that really surprises me how much I've enjoyed that. I mean, I didn't see that coming. Not a big week for independents for me. So we'll go with the trade I got, which is so damn good. Redcoat, number 2.
Yep.
Oh, I love that series.
No, Redcoat has been so good. And I think the first issue, 8, let's see, is 8 the one that's the serial killer one that is just freaking brutal? Yeah, it is. Oh my God. Yeah. The first issue in here, 8, is it was the most violent comic I had read that year. So yeah. Redcoat, recommend this highly. Love it. Cruel Universe. I think if issue 1,000, maybe they'll make it on Valentine's Day. Maybe they'll double up. Though 21 issues, I don't know. That's still 2 years away. We'll see. Or less than 2 years, but maybe they'll have them bi-monthly or something to get up there. So Cruel Universe, and then I also got Rook. When are they going to do Darehulk? Nice. Also got Rook Exodus. This is a good book. I did read this one. It's fantastic. Also got this cover.
Yeah, because they have all the connecting covers for the B covers.
Yep. So they'll connect. So very good. All right, to DC, Book of L, A cover. And like Jamie, I thought this was too good to pass up.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
Yep. So had to get that one. Harley and Ivy.
I was waiting to see if anyone would read it and let me know how it is, because it's just done by one creator.
Yeah, so we'll see. It, I haven't really been enjoying the regular Harley book.
No.
I get it just because I got a reissue. Night Fight. So A cover. Birds O Prey. I've enjoyed this book, still do. Yeah, I mean, just on a whole, listen, I know I'm more of a DC guy, but I am really enjoying the DC books so much more
Oh
that
yeah.
I'm enjoying the Marvel books. There's that Batman. Nice.
Yeah, like I said, there's a few Marvel books that I do really enjoy, but nowhere near as much as DC or indie stuff. And
I agree. I really agree. I think Marvel's really lagging behind. So this was a cool Batman alternate cover.
yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah, dig that. Green Latrine, the Absolute.
The green latrine.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with the Absolute one, but I'm still getting it. Absolute Superman.
No, that absolute Batman annual. Oh,
Yeah, I did read that. That was like that. And Poison Ivy. Getting that. I can't tell you how much I love this book. Love.
yeah.
I loved it so much. I have another copy of that. Why could that be? Oh, I know. One of them's for Chris.
Of course.
Yeah. One of them is for Chris, so he'll get it next week. Chris will be joining us at the shop show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yep, my aunt is going to watch Emily that day, so I can bring her with me because my wife will once again be out of town for work, and if my aunt couldn't watch her, my other plan was to be like, look, I know you're not going to enjoy this. Just we'll charge your iPad. You can bring it. You can sit there and play Minecraft while Daddy talks to his friends and looks through comics. And if you are good, then we'll go do whatever afterwards.
Well, that's
good old bribery.
That's an awesome plan, and that is yours, Chris. Here's the alternate cover. I got that too. And next month, Chris, that great alternate Alan Scott cover. I've got two. I'll get two of the A covers, and I'll get two of the B covers that that we all want, that we showed on the show the other night.
Yeah, that's such a great cover.
It is. This book, I'm the only one here reading this. Damn, I love this book. Cheshire and Cheetah robbed the Justice League.
No, I got the first two issues, but I didn't. They're in my box because after I bought my stuff this week, I was like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to pick that up. They didn't have issue 3.
Look, the great art. Nicholas Scott. Yeah, well, so you are going to get it. Okay, good.
So they were sold out of 3, so I couldn't get that, but I put issues 1 and 2 in my box, so I'll get them next time I go.
Yep. Nothing. Next week, I don't think we have any events or anything. But if you're going to be in the area, we'd love to see you, brother, man. So come on down. That was a cool talk. But this book is so much damn fun. It's a caper. They're going to rob. They're going to get on the satellite. They're going to rob something from the watchtower. And Greg Ruck is writing it. Nicholas Scott's art is fantastic. So I love it. I got a shiny edition of the Batman 47.
Yes.
And it's an origin of Batman issue, where they redo where they retell his origin again. And I don't actually have this issue in real life, so it's nice to have it in this format. I mean, I do have it in a trade.
What number is it?
Number 47.
What's your oldest one for Batman?
15.
15.
That's when they shoot in the 60 cal machine gun. The one that I say, this is what Black Magic. I haven't read what they've done on Black Magic. And then I got the Challengers of the Unknown.
That was a cool series.
Trade. Come on. Nice dinosaur there. Speaking of dinosaurs, I just watched Svengoolie tonight. Valley of the Gwangi. Cowboys and dinosaurs. Doesn't get any dumber than that. And it was just stupid fun. So, Valley of the Gwangi. Now, I got 2 collected editions this week that are damn amazing and pricey, and I had a gift card, so from that I got in June that paid for these, so it's pretty awesome. But first here we go. We all Western omnibus Palmiotti.
Well, remember what Palmiotti said about that. That anybody that bought it and brought it to him at a show, he would put a remark in it.
He sure would. And I'll just show you the cover. Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that great? Here we go.
This will look great on the shelf.
Well, it had the dust jacket on it, but how cool is that?
Yeah.
Right? How cool is that? And the dust jacket is nice in itself too. So, and I love that's what you'll see on the shelf.
Yeah. Either way, it's gonna look nice.
Yeah. So it's just so they've got me. They've got me. I have all the single issues. I have all the trades, and now I bought the damn omnibus. I am just a sucker. You give me a nice collected edition like this, it's beautiful. But they sure do make them look nice, though. So I'll give them that. Now, thinking, damn, that's really good. It's going to be hard to top that. Yeah, Richard, look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, I could do. Ooh, look at that. Woo, yeah. Baby.
Tricep extensions all day.
Yeah, do try. Yep. Ooh, let's see if we can make them pop. Ooh, god dang, look at that. Yep, make them tries pop. All right. Here we go. This is the one, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Glow in the dark.
I was about to ask, like, is that glow in the
Yeah.
dark? It kind of looks like it.
It
It
is.
did. I was like,
Glow in the dark, baby. The Mandrake Ostrander run. Finally collected. They did 2 trades of this, but this is collected in issue 0 through issue 34, I believe. And then the second one of these will collect 35, the annual, and 62. What's Chris saying there? 0 to 31. I can smell your pits. Chris, let me tell you.
there's
Whatever
a
you're
smell.
smelling right now is emanating off your funk, my friend.
You know, and the worst part of it, Chris, is like, it's not okay. You could smell it, fine, but you are deeply inhaling by choice.
Yeah.
That's what he does. All right, so here's the cover for this,
Oh, nice.
which is taking one of the covers for the book.
Yeah.
The back cover. Yeah. So here we go. The back cover. You don't want to have this sitting up where you get up out of bed and this is staring at you.
Oh God.
Like I've told you a million times, the Spectre is the one hero that you do not want staring you down.
Yeah.
No.
Guess Batman will beat your ass. All these other Punisher will fill you full of holes, and yeah, he'll kill you. Whatever the Spectre does to you is going to be so much worse. So, beautiful volume. They're finally collecting this. This is
Damn, Chris.
Wow, Chris, you're at this book right here, by Ostrander and Mandrake. This is a top 5 comic series all time for me. This is how much I loved this book. Just to get in how deep it is. Ostrander was a theology student, and he's writing about the Spectre, who is God's wrath, God's rage, and the Spectre. In one of the storylines, if somebody murders somebody, the Spectre is taking retribution. God, look at this! How beautiful that is. There's a storyline where the Spectre is. Yes, you did, Chris. This one, Chris, did that.
Mm-hmm.
The state of New York is about to execute a man, and he's innocent. So when they execute that man, the Spectre is going to take. He is going to take retribution against every resident of New York because they will be complicit in the state execution. So that's a pretty deep subject.
Yeah.
For a comic series. So that's just how deep Ostrander's writing was, and Mandrake's art is gorgeous. So I'm telling you, this is pricey, I know, but I can't recommend this highly enough. The series itself, if you wanted to collect all 62 issues plus a 0 issue and an annual, so it's 64 issues, it's affordable except 2 issues. The final issue in 62 is a second appearance of Michael Holt, Mr. Terrific, and 54 is the first appearance of the Michael Holt, Mr. Terrific, and that's the one that's a little pricey.
The last couple issues, were kind of low print runs, right?
I think
there's one more too, because one of them had an Alex Ross cover.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I still think you can get that pretty affordable. I want to say it's 29. It'll be in here. Let's see. I believe it's 29 is the Ross.
Yeah, I mean they're not like super priced, but like a lot of the issues you can get for like $1 to $5, but that's one of the ones that would be a few.
Well,
more.
not only is that an Alex
the
Ross cover, that's Alex Ross' first cover.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you're getting Ross's first. The other thing that's really cool about this this series, it's so, it's worth collecting just for the covers. A lot of the people that did the covers in this series weren't necessarily comic artists. So here's how they redo the covers, right?
Yeah.
So, they, so they don't have the trade dress on the covers. They just have the, the images when they reprint them here. But they had a lot of people that were not comic artists. Some of them were album artists. Some of them were prose books covers. So it was just a nice mix. And then, of course, great cover artists as well, that are comics guys. But
your boy.
I can't recommend this enough highly. It'll come in 2 volumes. And yeah, the cover price is $125, so it's not cheap. I mean, yes, I do get a discount because I'm an owner, so that helps me. But even without a discount, I would have bought these. So,
yeah.
And to be honest, there are online booksellers that you can go to, and you can get a pretty decent deal on them too. But those 2 books are fantastic. And then coming next month is going to be a Warlord omnibus.
Yes.
So
I've been seeing a lot of Warlord. That's why I messaged you the one day. I'm like, we're doing.
Yes, and the Warlord books are very affordable to collect. You can buy any one of those you want, but I'm buying the omnibus because I'm going to just love to have it in that format, and it'll be out. I believe it's the week of Christmas.
Yeah.
So that'll be a nice Christmas present to me. So those are my
Christmas to me.
But I was really thrilled. It'll come in what now? The week of Christmas, the Warlord omnibus volume 1 will come out. So Chris, I think you passed on that, but you can always order you one if you want, Bubba. So I was more excited to get these omnibuses than I was any of my weekly books, and I've read them all.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, do you have any back issues for tonight, Uncle Gary?
I do. Yeah, I still got Baltimore.
All right.
Baltimore fun.
All right. Well, we'll come back and swing around. I have one to show, and I'm gonna start off with actually this. Shout out to Bionic Comics and Collectibles for helping me get this. I wanted it because of the fact that I can say I own one, but after looking at the pictures and everything else that when they were presenting it, it made me feel like a kid again. Because I feel like a kid owned this at some point, right? But to see how much it was, and I was like, I can upgrade it later if I can ever find it at a con, which I can't find it at a con. But I got my first Ryson.
Oh,
nice.
Look at that, baby. Beautiful.
Oh, that is nice looking.
And you got that at a con?
No, I had to find this through a dealer.
Okay.
Bionic Comics and Collectibles. But the reason I was so enthralled with it, because a kid owned this at some point, because if you're looking the weird, it traced it. But it made me feel like that was something I used to do when I was younger, and I was like, it has love. It's got Lettuce told us before, it's got love to it. It's got past, and I was like, just to own it and be like, okay, well, this was a well-loved book no matter what. I thumbed through it. Everything looks great. I mean, there's no real big problem besides that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful cover, but that is not your first Wrightson.
I know, but to have this one as a Wrightson is what I'm saying.
It is. That's a great cover. And again, that's a title for those of you that want to dip your toes into horror. That is only 24 issues. They are all affordable. They are all affordable. 24 issues. Wrightson, that's the only one Wrightson did. But there's some other great covers. Some cool Dominguez's in there. Ernie Chan. I think there's an Aparo early on that too.
Yeah.
Good. Just a great series. 24 issues. I think Sal completed his.
Yeah, Sal. I messaged Sal first when I got it, and I was like, "Hey, look at this." And he even said, "He's like, for the price I paid for it, he's like, you gotta steal."
Yep, absolutely. It's just such a fun issue, and I'm glad you actually looked through and read the stories too.
Yeah, it's a fun. It definitely, the whole series is a fun book. So like, but just to have this, because this is gonna go on the wall.
Hey, it's wall worthy. DC Bronze
Yeah.
Age horror is pretty awesome.
Yeah. So that was my book. Again, shout out to Bionic for helping me get that and for the price that they had it for. So, all right, that's it for me, Dan. So you got a sale book?
I was gonna say that sounds like every comic Sal has. That's why he gets so many of them slabbed, because he has a problem that when he's eating and he just bites into that meatball sub and the marinara just sprays everywhere.
I hate when that.
Really comic. I mean, I got comics to show. This isn't really comic related. I took my daughter to the movies the other day. She wanted to see what's that movie? It's Stitchhead. And whatever. It's based on a book. It was fine. It kind of had some Tim Burton-esque vibes. But they had a re-release of Back to the Future where they put it back in theaters for a weekend, and they had these mini posters. So I grabbed some of them, but I actually got an extra one. So if anybody wants a Back to the Future mini poster, let me know. She didn't want to see it, but she saw the poster and wanted the poster. So I'll put that up on her wall, and maybe eventually that'll lead her to want to watch it. I got some books here, when I had said before that
Chris blows chunks on his comics. Chris, that's a mortal sin, buddy.
As long as he doesn't do it on those All-Stars.
Right. Yeah, my All-Stars. Don't you dare do that on my All-Stars.
When I was talking about how I was going to try and, work on collecting the full run of the Atlas Seaborn books, Pam messaged me and she said, yes, sir. Pam messaged me and said, oh, I've got some of them, I'll send them to you. So I got those, and I did an unboxing video for them too that Jamie will put up sometime. So it's Morlock 2001, #1.
Oh, nice. Like it.
Yeah, Back to the
Very
Future.
Cool.
God, it is a great trilogy, and they filmed 2 and 3 at the same time. Also got the Destructor #1. I mean, listen to the lineup on this. Written by Archie Goodwin, drawn by Steve Ditko, inked by Wally Wood, edited by Larry Lieber.
Nice.
That's a tough to beat creative team there. Grim Ghost number 3.
I like that Grim Ghost.
The Cougar #2.
Not the Cougar I was thinking of looking at the cover.
Tiger Man #1.
That one makes sense.
Tales of Evil featuring the Bog Beast #2.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
The Bog Beast.
And Iron Jaw #4.
That sounds painful.
Very.
Really? Shouldn't it be called the Destroyed at this point?
Yeah.
Now, as I said it, before, and I said it when I did the unboxing video. This Atlas, all the books came out in the same year. There wasn't, there was no book that lasted more than 4 issues. They published a total of 23 comic titles that totaled 61 issues for everything, and 5 magazine titles that totaled 11 issues for all of them. So, and had a lot of big talent that worked for them, and a lot of up and coming talent too. So, I thought it'd be a fun thing to collect. Were you buying any of these when they were coming out, Gary?
I was not.
What year did you start collecting?
74.
All right, yeah. So this was, I think these all came out in '76, if I'm not mistaken.
And I started collecting Marvels in 76.
No, these came out in '75.
Yeah.
So I guess you would have still been pretty new to it, so probably not paying that much of attention.
Yeah, I was DC guy until 76 is when I went over.
It's tougher. Wow.
He's vulcanizing his own rubber.
Oh. And yesterday was my 10-year anniversary with my
Congratulations.
Yep. Congrats.
Another woman destined for sainthood. It's like Chris's wife.
So apparently the 10-year anniversary, the traditional thing for it is tin, which I did not know. The gift I got her was based on what the modern, for anniversaries always, the traditional gifts and the modern gifts. So the one I got her was for the modern one. Yeah, I wish I would have known that tin was one of them, because that would have been a hell of a lot less expensive than what I got her.
I think you did,
Richard. Thank you. What'd you say?
I think you did fine with what you got her. Don't say you should have gotten 10.
Yeah.
You got something.
Oh yeah, and Pam, I have your address now too, so I'll be sending you something.
Pam, that sounds threatening.
Yeah. Yeah, the movie chopper. What are some of the characters that are your favorite characters, Pam? Let me know in the chat here. So for 10, she got me this. Thank you, Mr. Keith. She got me this cool Avengers pin set. That's a complete pin set from 1989.
We got She-Hulk. Look at that.
Yeah, She-Hulk, Hawkeye. So, and I like that it's the the full set that's still on the board. So, and it's got the little tag up here, so I can I'm gonna take this and just put it up on the wall somewhere with like all my all artwork and that kind of stuff. So that's that's super cool.
Super cool, fragilistic, expialidocious.
And then since it's 10, she found a cover. She said she wanted to find a comic cover that had 10 on it, so she got me Metal Men issue 9.
Oh, with 10, nice.
with 10 there.
That's a good looking copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the yellow really pops in that. Nice.
Yeah, it's a little beat up at the bottom there, but
the yellow really looks good.
Yeah, the colors are nice. It's it's complete, and I think it was from 65. I think that was the year it came out. I have to double check, but
that looks about right. It's 12-cent DC, so that's time frame.
Yeah. So, yep. So there's that. And then she says, like, oh, yeah, and I know that comic show's coming up, so I'm going to give you money to get something there, too. I just didn't want to, like, glad hand you a couple 20s or something. I was like, well, that would have been funny. But, like, happy anniversary.
Usually fellows like to get glad handed.
Yeah. So, so that's it for my back issues.
All right. Uncle Gary.
All right. So for
not as bad as you, Chris.
That's right. So let's see. Just cool fun thing. I got some Mike Grill swag from from being in charge of Mike Grill for a little bit. They gave me a swag bag. Cool Legion.
Oh, that is awesome.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, with the questionable Cosmic Boy costume.
Mm-hmm.
That Green Arrow is nice.
Yeah, the Green Arrow. There's
Bond. That's cool.
Yeah. James Bond that he did for a while. With the Demos and the Warlord and a little patch. So it's a little cool swag from
Thank you, Richard. Oh, Sonny's in the chat. Thank you, Sonny.
Sonny.
Yep.
All right. Sonno.
The SK.
Just to recap, since Jamie wasn't here last week, we'll give him just a few of the recaps. I got Golden Age Rudolph. Only 13 of these. So Getting there. I think I have 5 of the 13. There's another Rudolph.
That is nice.
Mm-hmm. There's a Rudolph. So happy to have those. From 1942, Star Spangled Comics, number 4.
Ooh.
Or 5, number 5. So there were only 6 of these with the big logos. And after 6, what 7 if the logo's smaller. And it went to Newsboy Legion. It went off of Star Spangled Kid in Stripes. It was the lead feature. And then the one that is my big boy book is Green Lantern 9.
Ooh.
So
does Jamie know the significance of that one?
I don't know. I don't know how much Jamie paid attention.
Not that one.
You still have the picture to show?
I'm looking. I
Yeah.
don't, but let me see. I might be
Okay.
able to.
Okay, well, we show if you get it. Yeah, they're very significant first in that book. Thank you, Chris. So I also got the Lost Landers trade paperback from my good friend from Tom Cellini, and he's a store owner, comics and gaming, in Delaware, and then he also has one in Virginia here, and Tom signed it there at the bottom for me. So he has done this. I mean, he's got the Simonsons worked on this with him, Guy Dorian. Walter Simonson wrote it. Tom's a co-creator of these characters, so good on Tom. Adventure for Hire. This is written by Jeff Messier, who is Mike Grill's right-hand man. Goes to cons with him. He's also a writer in his own right, and he signed it on the crotch, special for me. So I told him that was very special. Thank you for that. So he gave me that just because we were there. There we go. Baltimore Comic Con program. I always keep the programs.
Chris is giving away the first.
There you go. Supergirl alternate cover that I got.
That is a beauty.
Yeah, just love it. Just love the light in her hair, just beaming. It's not even a big cleavage shot, and I still like it. So how about that? I got one of the Tomb of Darknesses I needed. You know, one of the rare Marvels with no word balloons. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Death is a Mountain.
That is definitely rare. That had to be the most expensive one.
I love the corner box. And the corner boxes on the Marvel horrors are always cool. So, yeah. So got the Tomb. All right. So let's see. Got a House of Mystery I needed with John Jones on the cover. So as I'm working through these House of Mysteries to knock them out, there's another one I need. Yeah, he'll admit that one. That's Pillow Biter. Yeah, Pillow Biter. He did not draw. Bob Oshner did. Yeah, there we go. House of Mystery. Again, that I need. Yep, I'm the only one this blind beast trusts, but he's become a menace. I must lead him to his doom. That's just really crappy of him. Yeah, he's going to lead him.
I got the Green Lantern thing.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yep, go ahead, Jamie. This is the famous first in that Green Lantern 9.
Yeah, so this is in the one that he bought.
So it's the first oath.
Oh my God!
Mm-hmm. And that picture right there.
I did not know that.
That picture is from my book. It's from the book that I had right there. So,
Wow.
Stock picture. That's how nice that page looked. That's on.
Jeez.
Yep. So, very nice. Chris saw that in person. Here we go. The Secret of the Stolen Faces.
Yeah, that's a really. Show that one again. Man, the colors on that are really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. And this isn't even in a Gerber bag. Wait till I put these in the Gerber bags. They're really going
to pop.
Yep, they sure are. So those are the House of Mysteries. So I got 4 more closer to there. Got some unexpected. I got one unexpected. Space Ranger.
That's a cool one.
Mm-hmm. Queen of the Catmen. All right.
Yes, he did, and Gary quickly disinfected all of them.
They have a barrier before he touches them. All right. For all of you that are hankering for a little bit of romance tonight, let's turn the lights down. Let's give you some romance. Do we want to give you?
Turn the lights down low.
Here we got to do it. Want to turn? We want to give you a romantic vibe. No, you can't see it well enough. All right. Here we go. Girls love. He's not kissing me. He's kissing her, his ghost love. Look at the tears. Oh my God, it's so melodramatic. Share the secret of girls' love. So, he's thinking about that ghost love. Here we go.
The ghosty love.
I like this one. Heartthrobs. Go out with her, son, but don't marry her. Go out with her, have a good time. Don't marry her. So there you go. All right. This one. I love this one too. What a pair of sweet sisters we are. Both of us going after men who don't belong to us. There you go. And look at the cover. Gorgeous cover. Gorgeous cover. Which cover, Chris? Yeah. Gorgeous. Then we got Girls Romance number 143. You've taken everything we have. What more can I give to prove I love you? I do have suggestions. I'm sure he does too. He's thinking about it. Look, he's in the doorway going, wow, if you're putting it out there like that, I have thoughts. All right. Young Love 119. Oh, he's behind bars. And look, the guard's getting ready to pull her away. He had to pay the price for his crime, but would she continue their love behind bars? No, but I'm sure he'll continue to get love behind bars.
Yeah.
Whores. Chris, whores. Yeah. So he's going to get some love behind bars.
Chris.
I'm sure he's been a Dickens. Oh, here we go.
A Dickens.
He's a Dickens. Young Love 70. Oh, Lisa, I love you so. But if your father finds out about us, forget my father, Blake. He'll never know. Yeah, I think Daddy's figured it out. Daddy's right there. Oh, the first cover, the ghost cover. Yeah. So look at that. So he's just as old as Daddy is there, and now Daddy's found out. So we're going to have some fireworks.
Got some daddy issues.
Got some daddy issues. Okay, here we go. Falling in Love 98. So wonderfully melodramatic. Maybe I do still love you, Anne, but you broke off with me and I can never trust you again. Yeah, and she's crying. Oh, once you throw him over, do you have the right to beg? Please take me back. I don't know. It's just, it's just. Oh, I love this. I love this. Falling in Love number 113. Please, I love him. Please don't tell him about me. Look at that bitch. She's going to tell. She's going to tell. Look at that look on her face. She's telling.
Oh, she's saying everything.
Yeah, please. I love it. Please don't tell about. Look, she can't wait. She can't wait to tell it all. Yeah.
I'm going to tell on you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. And look, this has your love horoscope for 1970. So, yeah. Oh, this is Nick Cardy right here, man. Nick Cardy. All right. I got the romance book that I have been seeking for a couple of years. I had to have this one, and I found it. It's a Charlton, and I have my own narrative on this, and it pleases me greatly. All right.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So, Village People biker boy back there. He's angry as hell. He doesn't give a rat's ass who that girl is kissing. But the dude, he is not happy. This is my narrative. He is not happy that the dude wearing the cute little ascot neckerchief is kissing somebody. So that's my narrative. But it just makes me laugh. I think it's funny. This book is from 1975.
My favorite part is that you're like, this is one of my sought after books. It was because your own narrative you created in your head for it.
Yes. So when the Comic Logic, we did a trivia night in February, and we highlighted romance covers. And in my research, I found this one, and it just made me laugh so much. I've been looking for it ever since, because Biker Boy, there's no way he's straight. So it's about the dude, and the dude wearing his little neckerchief there. So, yeah.
Why does he look like this MCU version of Namor? Not Namor, Namor.
Yeah, you're right. So there we go. So it makes me laugh, and not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just, it's just my narrative, 1975 book. So those are my romance books I picked up, and I've pleased myself greatly with them. I got a really cool tone cover. GI Combat 75. It's got some condition. Where's Vartox? Absolutely, that does look like Vartox. There we go. Really cool GI Combat 75.
Nice.
So
Cool cover.
it's got some condition issues, but the cover still pops. So
Yes, it does.
happy with that. I have an Army at War number 57. So this is like 56 or 57. This issue came out. Another tone cover. Look how cool that is. Look at the dude's eyes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Silent. That is just, and look at the, they're running out. That's it. That's the end of their ammo.
Yeah.
So that is just really, really cool. Chris, I hope I never see you wearing it, buddy.
Oh, I can't wait for him.
Wear it to the shop show next weekend.
Chris will be getting his own ride to the shop. So he will not be riding with me.
He's like, "Oh, Dan, you got a minute? You can give me a ride?"
Yeah. 126 or Army at War. Another tone cover. It's really cool. Yeah, Chris, tone covers are so good.
Did you see what Colin Farrell said about the Sergeant Rock movie?
What did he say?
When he was doing promotion for the movie he's got now, and I guess someone asked him about it, he was like, "Oh man," he's like, "Whatever happened with that movie?" He's like, "The script was great, and I was going to do it with this director, or for whoever it was, and he's like, it was going to be really good, and they just decided not to do it for whatever reason."
I didn't know that Farrell was going to be Sergeant Rock. I thought they had talked.
Yeah,
about
I think so.
He was on the short list. I remember that, but like
Daniel Craig, I thought was supposed to be
Daniel
Rock.
Craig, Jeremy Allen White, and he was the last one that was announced.
Farrell would have been really great as Sergeant Rock.
Yeah, I think Craig would have been too.
I do too. He's a fine actor.
And then I saw Alan Richardson just talking, recently because he's mentioning him as he'd be good as Batman. He said he's like, I'm talking to DC. He's like, there's a dirtier role that I want to play that I've been talking to him about.
And I feel like because he already talked about it, I feel like if they're gonna go the JSA route, he's gonna be Wildcat.
Richardson, that's the guy that played Hawk, right?
Yeah.
What?
He would have been a great bulldozer.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'd be a good bulldozer in there. He's a big dude.
Yeah, he is. Army at War, 151. I tell you what, little sure shot, Zane McLaren would be great. The guy from Dark Winds. He would be great as sure shot.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty good.
Oh, you know what? McDermott would be a good rock too. Here's another rock. So now, with the book Stan got me, the 320 and 323 a rock, and then what I got here, I now have Sergeant Rock. I think 190 Army at War / Sergeant Rock 196 up, and I need about 7 books to have 140 up, and that's a pretty big deal. That series went 422 issues.
Yeah.
So, I think Uncle Gary would make a pretty good Sergeant Rock.
Yes. I'd love to be a Sergeant Rock. I would love that. I'd love to show you how to treat a Nazi. There you go. There's only 1 medal for easy. Love this.
That's a good cover.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Chris could be wild, man. This is a great cover. 181.
Yeah, so we'll just cast the whole Sergeant Rock movie.
We can all be in it. That's
with
right.
Codexers.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That is a great cover.
That is great.
I'm just gonna make the sound effects for the tank.
Go ahead.
Pew pew pew.
That's not a tank. That's just a car, one of the touring cars that they had. There we go.
Oh man.
Yeah. Nobody.
It's always like me getting up after going to the gym all week.
Yeah. Shadow of a Sergeant. That's 187. Yeah. Sergeant Rock 194.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Pam. That's my heart. Right in time for Veterans Day, Pam. Good job. Yeah, that Sergeant Rock, I think it's 297. That is a top 10 all-time cover for me. And like I said, I post that every Memorial Day. So Pam, I'm glad you picked that one up. Come on, Maze and Mees. Let's move it up. So I needed 2 rock. What I really wanted was, when I got these, was I was hoping to get 207 and 221, because if I got those, that put me under 200 on the rocks. And sure enough, I found the 207. Beautiful copy of it too.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
Yeah. Please help me and my buddies. Sure, pray, but pick up your rifle and help yourself.
Yeah.
So just love the red on that. Really pops. 207, and I needed 221, and I found it the last day. I
Oh,
found 207 the last day too. 221.
Nice.
So come, Smitty, why don't you fire? So Smitty's got demons. Yeah, that are messing with him. Smitty's hang up mean death for Sergeant Rock. It's just another great Kubrick cover. So
Kubrick.
there you go. Got a couple alternate KOs. There's a show.
Yeah.
nice.
And so DNA.
Yeah.
No, Sergi.
I have
This
that
is
one.
Sergi. That's Sergi.
Who is that on
They
there
do.
with
They,
Power? Who is that on there with Power Girl?
That's a question.
Is that the question?
Well, you know what? I think so. Even though it's got a badge, I think that's the question. But
I haven't seen her wear like the
yeah, her face is obscured.
Okay, I just haven't seen her because I thought I was like maybe that's her, but she doesn't. I haven't seen her wear the bandana like that. It's something like Vigilante would wear.
Mm-hmm. So,
up.
Uh-oh.
there's a cool.
We're gonna have some hate in the chat here.
Yeah, Richard. Sorry. Sorry.
That's too good to pass.
Yeah,
up.
that was a good. That's a good Lobo cover. All right, and as much as I hate myself for this, I'm completing Super Friends. I had, I was buying these as a kid. I've got most of the very early issues. They're 17, and I stopped because they were just too stupid. And even as a kid, I knew they were stupid. But I'm filling them in now. So
How many issues did it run?
I think 47, 48, something like that. And I've got close to 2/3 or over 2/3. So
I do like how the logo in the corner has the DC TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did all these? I don't even. I watched Super Friends as a kid, but I don't remember it that well. The characters like Kronos and Mirror Master didn't show up in it, did they?
I don't think they did too often. No, they focused on the Legion of Doom characters. And and all these I got for half price. So getting these $5 a piece was a good deal. 30.
Oh yeah,
and they were in good shape too. There's 38. Yeah. So, but I mean these comics were definitely for kids.
I love that quote. I was like, "Because they're stupid." Even as a kid, I knew they were stupid.
Yeah, I did. I knew the JLA was what I wanted to collect, and that's what I was collecting. I knew these were beneath me. So, but here I am now. They're not beneath me now.
Even as a child, these were beneath me.
Yep. There you go. So it's that's 44. Yeah. So I think it went to like 47, 48. All right. So those are my regular issues, and then I also picked up some digests. So
yeah, I do remember that. I do remember Dark Side being on there.
Yep. So this isn't quite a digest. This is a bigger size, but this was just Sergeant Rock's Combat Tales. So the digest are smaller. So
is that a
more
recent? That's a recent DC logo. Is that something?
Yeah, this I guess was a more recent book, right? So that is a more. So I would bet this was maybe in the past 10 years, maybe.
Okay, I didn't know they were still doing those.
I didn't either. So just somebody had it. And it was $5, or no,
You're
it had
mine.
15 on it. And it was half price, I think. So anyway, so digest. Show ran for 12 years. It did run a long time. The digest I needed. What I needed? I needed 11. I think I needed 11, and I found 9 of the 11 I needed to have all the digests. And I showed last week the treasuries I had, and I needed 11 of those, and I got 3 of them. So I still need 8 treasuries. But anyway, it was a good day for digest. It was 40.
Nice.
Got that.
The Sergeant Rock one too. Isn't it always fun? That's one of the best things at a convention is when you're looking through stuff and you find something that you didn't even know was out there, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
Yeah, I had no idea this existed. Yeah,
like this definitely would have been on my list of stuff to look for if I had known about it. And then even someone
it
like
opens
Gary,
up a different world.
Yeah.
Like even someone like Gary that's got 70,000 plus books in the collection, all this stuff, can still find somebody who's like, oh, I never heard of this. I didn't know this existed.
Yep.
And that's one of the most fun things about going to conventions is, yeah, you can find the stuff you're looking for, but it's that new stuff that you've never seen before. You're like, oh, this is so cool.
And I made sure to see if Mike had it, because if Mike didn't have it, that would have gone to him. But he given it to him. But he has that. So, all right, here's number 46. So it's a Jimmy Olsen centric one, and there's a Sugar and Spike. So these are just fun little books, and they, even though they're reprinted on the inside, they have new covers.
That's a cool cover.
54, yeah. So like that. Here's 55 is funny stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Look at that. Funny stuff. Here's Superman 50. There's number 56. And these went 71 issues, 71 of these. And then I showed the complete set of the other run of digest, because this is the best of DC Blue Ribbon Digest. And I think the other was just DC Blue Ribbon Digest. So that one went 34 issues or 37 issues, and they were neat. And I had all those, but this is the one that.
That's
the one. Yeah.
I had some of these when I was a kid, and they're long since gone. I feel like I would get them at like rest stops when we would go on long car trips, and they would like have them on the like on the magazine racks there.
Yeah, they would, and that's the perfect time to get them. So I was really happy. I needed 2 Legion issues, and here's a 64.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's a wraparound cover, 64.
Yeah.
And 67.
Nice.
Chris, Chris, what do you want to tell us about Starfinger? I know you know.
That looks like one of the covers for the old sci-fi horror type comics that you get.
Yeah, it does. It does. So this is 67. So that leaves me needing 60, I believe 69, which is a Nightwing cover, and 71, which is the very last issue, and it's an Ambush Bug cover. So 71 might be a bitch because, again, when things are always at the end of the run,
that's when the low prints,
yeah, that's when the low prints are. But so 69, 71, and I am donezo with these. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good progress. Get 9 of these, and I got those on Sunday, the last day. So I happened to hit a guy that I thought might have them, and sure enough, he did. So 2 to go. 2 to go. 2 down. So anyway, that's it for my back issues. That completes. Thank you. That completes my. I see. I was ready for it.
Yeah.
That completes my Baltimore haul. Next week when we do this show, it'll be the night before Frederick, but I still have a stack of books I got at LockCon from Damien. So, see, I'm parsing them out over time, and then we still have our showcase, and desired is the keyword.
All right. Well, we'll leave you up for that. We'll wrap this show up. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in. Stick around to see the showcase following directly after this. But as always,
real quick, can I say something?
Go for it.
I just wanted to put up the thing for
yes, please do.
Heroes for Heroes. Yeah. It's in about a little over 2 weeks. You can check it out. Follow the Heroes for Heroes on Instagram, and it's Bronze Age Nerd that puts it out on his YouTube channel. You can follow him on YouTube and on Instagram as well. So it's all comics and artwork and signatures and stuff like that. All the money that's made is donated to Mission 22, which is a charity to benefit veterans and their families. So, I know some of us sent stuff that they auctioned off last year. I sent stuff to them this year to be auctioned off. I know it was a Sergeant Rock drawing I did, and honestly, I can't remember the other stuff I sent. I sent it a while ago, but they got all kinds of creators that are sending in autograph books and artwork, like Philip Kennedy Johnson and Phil Hester and Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor are sending in a book that they both signed. That was a
I think Zdarsky did a Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did that
too
last
year.
Yeah, and there's just all kinds of cool stuff that's going to be there. So go check it out. Get yourself some good books, some artwork, whatever it is, and know that all the money for it is going to a really good cause.
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely, a great cause.
Very,
Love you
very
too,
good.
Chris.
We love you, buddy.
Yeah, I think Chris is donating he's donating a weekend with him for the highest bidder. He's hoping to get more than 50 cents bid.
Can you get negative?
You know what? A weekend, you would pay to have that experience to have a weekend.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just kidding.
Oh, 100%.
This was a lot of fun hanging out with the Baltimore.
Yeah, he is. I mean, you may not survive the weekend, but, up until the point you die, you're going to have a blast. Your face will hurt from smiling.
But did you die?
Your face will hurt from laughing so much being around that character. That's for sure.
All right, everybody. And everybody still in the chat, if you're new, subscribe. And if not, hit that like button. I see y'all there. The more likes we can get, the farther this branches out, and it takes you to do it.
Matter of fact,
thank you.
This time next week, Chris will probably be sitting here beside me because he's coming up on Saturday and hanging here so he doesn't have to do all that driving. I will lotion your feet. My feet will be just fine.
You know what Chris should donate? You should donate a personal dramatic reading of your novels to the highest bidder.
There you go. That's it. That's perfect.
All right. Well, we'll close this out finally. Again, thank you, everybody. Stick around. We have Uncle Gary and a showcase, and the keyword was
desired.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Thanks for hanging out for the showcase. It's not going to take too much of your time tonight. We only have 9 issues of what we're doing. And desired. And what's the consensus? What is desired?
I'll be honest. That was a little too vague for me because I was like, desired. Mm-hmm. What book do you have that's that isn't desired? I'm gonna guess it's some type of romance book, but it's just. I wasn't able to narrow it down past that.
Well, it's actually, it is vague. Crystal Windblower makes that thing move. Listen, desired, it's actually a direct, pretty much translation to the word that is the cover that is the title's name. So that's why it's not as vague as you think it is, because it is direct. What if I was to say Dead or Alive?
So is it
Bon
is it a
Jovi.
romance book?
It's not a romance book.
It's not a romance book.
Nope.
But it's a one-word title.
Desired, Dead or Alive. America's Most
Wanted. There we go.
And I thought of Wanted, but I didn't even realize that. I was thinking it was the Mark Millar, J.G. Jones one. And I was like, no, he's not going to do that as a showcase. It was only 6 issues.
You may not have known this even existed.
No, I did know that existed.
Okay.
Because I've seen it. In fact, I almost bought a copy of it
at
Baltimore for one of the books. But.
Yeah, because it's only 9 issues. But anyway, they're cool. They're Nick Cardy covers. Pam. There you go, Pam. Chris. Here we go. This is not so only ran 9 issues. They were all reprint books, but they were really cool. So here we go.
Villains, right?
Yeah, dealt with villains, but they would reprint it. So here's Signal Man with Batman. That's that Puppet Master Green Lantern. That's from Green Lantern 1. The Clock King, Time Run Out for Green Arrow. So yeah, it is really cool. And yes, some of them have JSA heroes and villains in it. So that's
I forget which issue it was I was looking at Baltimore.
You'll figure it out as we look at them.
Yeah.
So here's number 2, and these are all pretty nice shape too. Here's, Wanted, the Joker, and then the Trickster. So that's number 2, and again, Nick Cardy covers. You can never go wrong there.
Nick Cardy.
This is one Chris probably has because it's got JSA people in it.
Nice.
And it's got Vigilante. It's got Dr. Fate. Yeah. It was a great way to repackage the old stories. The Human Fly Gang, Hawkman Hogger. So there's number 3. Number 4, I'm sure Chris has this one too because it's got Grundy and Green Lantern, and then Kid Eternity. Mm-hmm. So number 4, just neat little series that most people I'm sure didn't know existed. Number 5.
Oh, nice.
I like that one.
That Doll Man one is pretty.
Yeah. Iron Mask gonna crush him with the butt of his gun. Dr. Light and Green Lantern. Again, all these are Nick Cardy. I'm sure this is one Chris has too because it's got Starman and Wildcat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris. Oh, I think we know what's on Chris's shopping list.
Say something else to add to the list.
Add to the list. Wanted the Mist to eclipse Starman and the Golden Wasp, Wildcat, and Deadly Sting. Just cool Nick Cardy covers, man, aren't they? I love the trade dress. Let's see. Yeah, Chris is going to need this one too if he doesn't have it. Number 7. Johnny Quick and Our Man. And here's you might need this one too. It's got Dr. Fate, half helmet Dr. Fate. I love the colors on this one.
Yeah.
Number 8. Yeah. Mr. Who? Yeah, first base.
Mr. Who?
He's playing first base. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I heard his son became a doctor.
Doctor Who, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last issue.
Proud Daddy.
This actually has Golden Age characters in it too. Yeah, Pam, I'm with you. DC Superstars was fun. Wanted was fun. Yeah, Chris is like, damn. There you go. And it's it's the reprint stories, but the cool covers.
Yeah.
So there we go. And number 9, and that's it.
I think it was issue 1 I was looking at, and I ended up not getting it because I'm like, if I get this, I'm going to have to get them all. And there's already so much other stuff that I'm trying to complete. I don't need to add one more to the list right now.
So, yeah. So these are fun Nick Cardy. It's only 9 issues, and it's just good DC 20-cent goodness. Yeah. So there we go. Wanted, desired.
Wanted. Dead or alive.
So there we go. A little short showcase since we had so many books to show. So, but short and sweet. And I agree with Pam. I think sometimes it's fun to collect the short series. You don't have to invest too heavily in them. You can hold out and get ones that are in really nice condition.
I mean, if there's a sentence that doesn't encapsulate the collecting, we don't technically have to have any of them.
But
I'm gonna have it.
It's the sickness. We all have the sickness. That's why we're up at past midnight on a Saturday night, early Sunday morning, talking about comics because we all have the sickness.
Yes.
So there we go. But yeah, those little short runs, easy to collect, affordable. Do it now. Maybe the short run of the first 6 issues of the Hulk, not so affordable.
Yeah.
the first 6-issue run of Phantom Stranger, not so affordable. But when we're talking about 70s, 80s stuff, yeah, generally pretty affordable. So, good deal. So thanks for hanging out for the showcase. Thanks for hanging out for our show. And we'll let J-Dub take us out of here. And thanks for being a part of this, everyone.
Yeah. Once again, if you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Help us out a little bit. And if you could, on your way out,
on the
way out, hit that like button.
That's Panic at the Disco right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm up because twice today I fell asleep on my couch for somewhat significant amounts of time.
No, that's not a bad thing. Listen, I have embraced the nap. The nap is an important part of my life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again for joining. Hit that like button, like I said on the way out.